The Paycheck Protection Program has been offered as a way to help businesses stay open during these tough economic times. Well, this week, the House voted to give businesses more flexibility in how to use it and to extend the program. The Senate could take it up next week. All of this comes while there are questions about all businesses having access to the program. COVID-19's reach stretches beyond health for many minorities, and side effects continue to linger for their small businesses.
I started when there was an economic depression.
Tameka Taylor runs Compass Consulting Services. Ultimately, she pushes diversity, equity, and inclusion by helping businesses root out racism.
Some people who this is what they're living, thinking, breathing constantly, and other people who have had the privilege not to think about it at all.
Her work depends on in-person training and group learning in the same room to win over even the most difficult in the group.
Even those people who come into the room with their arms crossed, that you are not going to teach me.
But because of social distancing and businesses cutting back, the progress Tameka was making stalled and cash stopped coming. She had heard of the Paycheck Protection Program, or PPP, a government loan offering billions of dollars to help small businesses during the coronavirus crisis, but was wary about applying.
People are used to being denied for lending, and we've had this process with some of the other federal programs that came out, that they're like, I know I'm not going to qualify. Like, I'm just not doing this to myself again.
Danielle Sitnor often advises business owners in Northeast Ohio when they're getting off the ground. Many are African American or Hispanic, and she says she understands why.
I talk to entrepreneurs who are saying, I've applied for 15 or 16 different things. I've received no responses. I'm just tired. I'm not applying for anything else.
At one point, the Center for Responsible Lending estimated upwards of 90% of businesses owned by people of color have or will be shut out because they won't qualify or funds will be exhausted by the time they get the applications in. Despite being skeptical, Tameka did apply and received something, but not enough to keep her business operating as normal.
The purpose of it is supposed to be to save jobs, and with the amount of loan that they approved, it's not going to save a job. It was less than $3,000.
So she revamped her business model.
You go to Plan B, C, and D.
To being all online.
We're moving from the room to Zoom.
But it won't change her Plan A because her foundation is based on diversity, equity, and inclusion.
That's kind of ironic that we're having this conversation around this.
12 years ago, she built a brand in the middle of tough economic times. Today,
unfortunately, the isms are alive and well.
She says an older problem will keep her working through this round of economic problems.